What I want to talk about today is the first 4 months of pregnancy. So this video is really going to be helpful to pregnant ladies or people that are trying to conceive. I know some people will just sort of go week by week, but I sort of didn't do that because I also had a wedding to plan. So for the moment, I'm just going to have to give you a big block of information, and then from then on I'll do sort of like 1 minute little pointers, like what's good, what's not for pregnancy. If you wonder why I'm looking down, I have so much pregnancy information to give you, it's unreal, but I basically just want to give you an insight into the first 4 months of pregnancy. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is baby names. Now I know you don't usually think about this to maybe the 5th month, but me and my partner have already been thinking like sort of what names we'd like to give our baby, and we're really stuck on wanting a boy. The other thing I want to talk about next is baby movements. Now, I think from the 16th week, you're usually able to feel sort of little flutterings, and usually your partner can't feel them. But 16th week, my partner staying over here, and he felt the baby move. As for cravings, I don't think I've had many. I have cravings for salt and vinegar, and also cravings for lots of sweet things like Ribena and things like that. So apparently, if you crave sweet things, then it's likely to be a girl. But I wouldn't mind. I'm just hoping that it's a boy. My first ultrasound went really well. I haven't got the picture down here with me, but I'll probably upload one at some point. I didn't think it would feel as weird as it did. They say, oh, the gel's going to be warm. The gel was not warm. Okay, ultrasound gel, when they say it's going to be warm, please be ready for a shock. It's freezing cold. Well, not freezing, but it's just really cool gel, so it will be a bit of a shock if you're expecting it to be warm. I shivered a bit, but that's just me. The ultrasound technician I had kept making me laugh, so yeah, he had to keep finding the baby, but they look good, and I'm hoping it's a boy. It looks like a boy to me. But yeah, I have a midwife appointment coming up. It's my 16th week appointment, except by the time I'll be going, which is a week yesterday, so 6 days, next Tuesday, on the 20th of November, I'll actually be 18 weeks gone. So after that appointment, it will only be 2 weeks until my next scan, which is the 3rd of December. So I'm really looking forward to that. Like I said, we're hoping for a boy, but we don't really mind what we have. It's just gonna be a day of tears, a day of, happiness, sadness. I think we've decided to go out and celebrate finding out the gender, because we're both open to finding out, and I think it's a great way to sort of come to terms with whatever gender you're having. When thinking about making this video, I've been looking at loads of pregnancy videos online on YouTube and thinking, what can mine bring that's different? And probably just a different point of view. I will watch countless videos of people that are at the same stage of me, about 17, 18 weeks, and I'll compare bellies, because mine really isn't that big. Because I'm putting on more weight around my back, and I don't know if that's typical of a boy or not. If anyone can let me know what's typical about having, fat grow all around and everything, then I'm not sure which gender that's meant to be for. I started getting nausea around 8 weeks. I had it till around maybe 14 weeks. I was only sick for about a week's worth of time, maybe 2 weeks worth of time, because I was at first taking a type of prenatal vitamin that had vitamin A. If you're taking vitamins for folic acid and stuff, please check the label. Your midwife shall tell you that you shouldn't be taking tablets with vitamin A in, because it can make the baby, it can cause the baby to be deaf or blind. I think it's deafness. But yeah, just please don't take the ones with vitamin A in. If you do tend to get nausea and it's down to low blood sugar, which a lot of the time it will be, make sure you stay in bed and take food up with you the night before. If you wake up during the night, eat if you can. Eat when you wake up, just because if you're going to be doing something like I do, like washing your face or having a bath, which can take anywhere from up to half an hour in the bath, you're going to start to feel woozy. Recommended foods, I'd say, would definitely be dairy, especially milk and cheese. Cubes of cheese, they were a godsend to me. On my wedding day, I took cubes of cheese with me to just eat because I was so faint. So if you just take cubes of cheese if you're going into town or wherever you're traveling, they're really handy. And milk also is good because dairy is instantly absorbed into your bloodstream, so your blood sugar is instantly raised, so it will stop you from feeling sick as long as you deep breathe and drink it, obviously slowly. One thing that I was concerned about and I didn't know whether to ask other people was around 8 weeks to 12 weeks I had to pee an insane amount. Literally, I could drink probably, this is juice, this isn't actually Mountain Dew. I just stole the bottle off my husband. I could literally drink about this much, and every 20 minutes to half an hour I would be peeing like that. Tip for your first ultrasound and any ultrasounds following: if you're quite petite, like he said I was, it tells you to drink about 1 litre of water when you go in. Don't. If you're quite a skinny woman, maybe drink half a litre, or if you're going to drink 1 litre, definitely pee. If you've got a small bladder, definitely pee when you get there just before, so that there's not as much in your bladder, because it really distorts the picture of the baby. If you're slightly bigger, then sure, drink 1 litre, but if you're quite skinny, quite petite, then around a size 8, size 10, please don't worry about drinking 1 litre of fluid, because it's really not necessary. They'll just send you to the bathroom most of the time. Oh, one thing, the last thing really, is I find that I can't actually button up my trousers anymore. I found from about 3 months I couldn't button up jeans really, but I ordered some maternity trousers and they're way too big. They're size 10, but they're meant to grow from normal size to big bumps, and yeah, they just don't fit. So don't overestimate your size. If you're usually like a size 10 for trousers, then just try and get the size 8, size below, because it can be really awkward to fit. So that's about everything from me. If you have any questions for me, then shoot away. I can answer any questions from start of pregnancy to about 5 months. Yeah, anyone that's further along than 17-18 weeks, when do the movements become really vigorous, and when do you feel them the most? Like when you're going to sleep, or when you just wake up, or just throughout the day really? Because I'm really interested in the movements. And just comment, maybe share the genders of your babies, and when it comes to getting the next scan done, I'll definitely update on the day or within 24 hours what the baby is, if it's a boy or if it's a girl. So stay updated with that. And I'm gonna leave you on a shot of my belly, which sounds kind of weird, but I know some people watch these to compare bellies. I don't even know if you're going to be able to see it. That's my stomach. The baby, because it's not 20 weeks yet, will sit below the belly button. It's not really popped out yet. That's the side view. It's I'm usually quite flat, so that's actually quite big for me, but it doesn't really look that big. That's a 17-week pregnant belly. And I'm going to let you go now, and hopefully you've enjoyed watching this video, and there'll be, like I said, minute updates for you for the future. So yeah, see you guys.